Hey guys, I wanted to take a minute before I headed off to work. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about the impeachment process. Today is Friday. As of yesterday, the senators have been sworn in, and Chief Justice Roberts has been sworn in, and they're ready to do whatever they're going to do. I think they said they're going to start Tuesday. This is not pleasant for the country unless you're a communist or a socialist. This is not pleasant for anybody except those people who hate the gains that Donald Trump has made for the common Americans in the United States today. Now, having said that, here's what I perceive is going to happen if things remain static. The president is not going to be removed from office. He's not going to get 2/3 of the Senate vote. You may have 3 Republican senators that agree to remove him from office, but you should have 1, if not 2, Democrats who vote against that. It should be more because what was it? 30 states, almost 32 states, went for Donald Trump in the last election. And that literally means we should have 60 senators, 60 Republican senators in the Senate today. This could help make that happen. But here's what's going to happen. Donald Trump is not going to be removed from office. He's going to be reelected, and he's going to be reelected with even larger numbers than last time. I predict he may well get the majority of the popular vote. That means 50% plus 1. But I predict he will get a majority of the vote in November. All right. So if things remain static, that's what's going to happen. So don't freak out too much. Stay focused on the issues. Stay focused on getting Donald Trump reelected. All right. Now, here's how I believe that's going to happen. Donald Trump, after this is finished, Donald Trump can go to minority voters and say, hey, look, I can't identify with everything you've been through, but I can say this. I have now been targeted by the Democrat Party just as you've been attacked by the Democrat Party ever since 1865. And I want you to know it's time for us to stand together and stop this abuse of power by Democrat politicians. All right. He can do that, and he should do that. All right. Now, black voters at this point in time give Donald Trump a 40% approval rating. Now, I'm not naive enough to think that all 40% of the black voters are going to vote for Donald Trump because, it's just not going to happen. But I do believe he'll get 20% of the vote. All right. Now, I have read long that if Democrats lose 14% of the black vote, they can never win on a national level again. So 20% is a 6% buffer zone in that prediction. So having said that, Donald Trump can now go to the minorities and say they're angry not because of what I did in Ukraine, because I didn't do anything in Ukraine. They're angry because you have the lowest unemployment numbers in American history, and they can't take credit for it. And that's what they're mad about. It's not that they don't want you to have record low unemployment. It's they don't want you to have record low unemployment unless they get the credit for it. And that's the reality of it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So anyway, that's what's happening. This is, in my opinion, the Democrat Party's battle of the bulge. This is where they're pouring everything they can possibly pour in. This is their last stand. All right. And like Hitler and like Custer in his last stand, I believe this is going to decimate their party. They will spend the next 10 years reorganizing their party. They will either become the communists and socialists that have taken over their party, or they will eschew the communists and the socialists that have taken over their party, and they will find some way to realign themselves with the American people. All right, that's what's going on. That's your word for the day. Don't be discouraged. Don't give up. Don't play into their mantra. You just keep focused on getting Donald Trump reelected. Have a great weekend. Facebook Pope.